Detective Daisy and Dylan. Plural rules. Let me introduce you to the best young detectives that have just moved to town. Detective Dylan and his partner, Detective Daisy. They are very smart and ready to help their new town out as much as possible. But first, they have to make sure they revise the important police officer handbook. Their current chapter is changing nouns from singular to plural. There are many rules for the many different nouns, but today's focus is whether to add an S on its own or an ES. This is Dylan's weak point, so Daisy is doing the teaching today. The regular rule, Daisy is explaining, is to add an S onto the end of a noun when you want to talk about more than one. So one tree would become two trees, replies Dylan. Exactly, says Daisy. Okay, what about one ship becomes two ships? Asks Dylan. Yes, one ship, two ships. Well done, says Daisy. Okay, here is our first exception to the rule. If the noun you're changing already ends with an S, then you need to add an ES onto the end for the plural. So, B-U-S, bus, would become B-U-S-E-S, buses. Good job! And G-L-A-S-S would become G-L-A-S-S-E-S, glasses? Yes, perfect. Our next exception rule, explains Daisy, is if the noun ends with an X, then we need to add an ES onto the end for the plural. So, F-O-X, fox, would become F-O-X-E-S, foxes. Yes, very good. And L-U-N-C-H-B-O-X, lunchbox, would become L-U-N-C-H-B-O-X-E-S, lunchboxes. Exactly. You get it. Another noun ending to watch out for is if the word ends with a ch sound. So, C-H. We also need to add an ES onto those words too. So, M-A-T-C-H, match, would become M-A-T-C-H-E-S, matches. Yup. And C-H-U-R-C-H would become C-H-U-R-C-H-E-S, churches. Yes, it would. Well done. Okay, our final exception we should look at for today is if the noun ends with a sh sound. So, S-H. Those words also need an ES added onto the end. So, W-I-S-H, wish, would become W-I-S-H-E-S, wishes. Good job. And E-Y-E-L-A-S-H, eyelash, would become EYELASHES. Eyelashes? Yes, it would. So, for now, Dylan, all you have to remember is, if the noun ends with an S, X, ch, or sh, all we need to do is add an ES to turn it into a plural. Otherwise, we can just add an S. Does that make sense? Yes, it does, replied Dylan. Thank you, Daisy. Just then, the phone rang. Hello, said Dylan. Who is it? Oh, Daisy, it's the police. They need our help right away. The two detectives grabbed their bags and rushed out the door, heading over to the crime scene. They found themselves at a supermarket. There had been a lot of thefts recently, and the police had rounded up a big group of suspects to be questioned over the missing items. Daisy and Dylan asked the officer in charge if they can take over the questioning, as they have a secret weapon up their sleeves. The officer agrees and sets up a room for them to question the suspects in. Now, Daisy and Dylan have a secret power. They can see through a suspect's lie because it is only when they tell the truth that they use the correct plural noun spelling. So, using the information that you have learned with Daisy and Dylan at the start of the video, read through suspect A and B's statements and tell Daisy and Dylan who has spelled the plural noun incorrectly, as they are the liar.
I did not steal the apples because I was at a birthday party.
I did not steal the apples because I was at the park.
Who spells the plural of apple wrong? Suspect B. Good job.
I did not steal the dresses because I was asleep at home.
I did not steal the dress because I was at the cinema all day.
Who is lying? Who spelled the plural of dress wrong? Suspect B. Nice one.
I did not steal the boxes because I was on holiday.
I did not steal the boxes because I was at work.
Who is lying? A or B? Suspect A. Very good.
I did not steal the cats because I have dog and they wouldn't like them.
I did not steal the cats because I think they're ugly.
Who is lying? A or B? Suspect B. Good spot.
I did not steal the watches because I was at school.
I did not steal the watches because I was meeting the Queen.
Who is lying? A or B? Suspect A. Very well done.
I did not steal the brushes because I am rich.
I did not steal the brushes because I was with my grandma.
Who is lying? A or B? Suspect A. Brilliant job. Daisy and Dylan report your findings to the head of police, and they arrest all the guilty thieves. The police officer is so grateful for the help you've provided. It would have been very hard for them to sort out the alibis otherwise. Dylan and Daisy leave the police to their job and head home, very happy they were able to provide such a good service.